exactly why black people can have nice things.
Oh, why can't they do him like they did MLK?
Wow, nigga, this is exactly why we can't have the MAGA savings plan.
Uh, uh. Like I just want to see that man burn alive so bad, bro. Like, fuck.
And the MAGA savings plan there, stylish is on page 79, part
So
4.
I'm
Sorry,
not.
part
I'm not
9. MAGA accounts. General rule: a
uh,
MAGA account shall be exempt from taxation under this subtitle. Notwithstanding the preceding sentence, such an amount shall be subject to taxes imposed by Section 511. MAGA
is it
accounts.
is it tax deferred or is this like a straight up no taxes at all on it?
Doesn't say deferred, just says exempt from taxation.
Exemption. It's a
So you
full
don't have
exemption status.
Yeah. But it's only for people who have kids between
0 and 8, I think.
no, you need to have kids between December 24th of 2024 and January like 16th of like December, or sorry, January like 16th of 2029.
I guess I need to open up the actual document. I'm just reading summaries of shit. Let me see.
Yeah, that's why I just opened up the document and started reading it because I knew this shit was not gonna
And
go
I
well if we
always
get
trying
off
to
it.
find something.
Is
Yeah, I always try to
the
at least look at a summary to find something interesting so I can go to the source of it. I mean, there's the only thing I kind of see that's like slightly interesting is just that they were not able to do that whole, getting rid of Social Security for seniors, which again,
Yes.
I don't think that was a good
Campaign
idea.
promise. He did not deliver. So, welcome, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, to another episode of Everyday Black Men Adversity Podcast. You got your boy Riker, Stylish, the writer, White Collar Suge. We gonna get it. Not gonna go through the full intro, but visit our website www.everydayblackmen.com, Patreon, EBMP. But we had to talk to y'all about this Trump tax plan because I've been seeing a lot of niggas talking about this shit. And by niggas, I mean white folks. So the whites are talking about it. So as a black person, you should be at least listening to some niggas give you opinions on it. Again, this is not stuff for you to go and try to change your life. We are not accountants, or we are not your accountants. We are not giving you financial advice. We are not fiduciaries. We are just regular niggas telling you what we think about this Trump tax plan. And all I gotta say is them social security taxes for grandma didn't make it. How mad are you right now, white collar trash?
Hey.
I'm just saying, the white collar trash people, they thought for sure they was going to get something up
Oh,
on this.
I thought she
Somebody
was making fun of
surmised
white
this.
people.
No, I'm
Has
not. I'm
somebody
not going.
surmised this tax plan? Because I can't read that many pages that fast.
No, you don't need to read that many pages. If you just Google it, people say. But the biggest thing here for the tax plan
I'm
is the Social Security cuts for grandma didn't make it. Trump is trying to figure out a way to make you have more kids. He gonna slide you $1,000, Black Libertarian, because that's gonna be enough to make you decide. Oh well, you know what? I guess I'm gonna have kids now. And also HSAs will now include regular people plans, not just catastrophic ones. So no longer, Black Libertarian, do you need to take the high deductible healthcare plan. You could just take the regular bronze plans and you can still use the HSA, which is a huge improvement for the average person. Also, if you own
oh,
property
that's
in
nice.
like the Northeast, you can claim SALT deduction tax up to 30,000, which is going to set up one of the biggest fights of all history because the red state Republicans are now pissed at the blue state Republicans, and I am here for it, my brother. I am here for it. I enjoy this.
Oh, I can't wait for them to. I can't wait for the welfare whites to start suffering. That's going to be the fun shit right there. The welfare whites will.
Well,
It ain't like y'all can't
we'll see.
go on Capitol Hill and demand for equal treatment or something like that. You can still do that.
Equal treatment under the law.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff in here. He's trying to definitely encourage more children. It's just like, okay, these tax cuts are, again, they'll help. Like me and my wife about to have a kid soon, so that's great, I guess. But it's still.
Who's going what? Who's going what? Stylish.
I said me and my wife are probably gonna have a kid soon.
Oh my God, motherfucker! He is revealing to the world. We got yet another time. Kevin said, "Just kidding." Yet another time, this podcast has created Black life. Never say that talking shit with your niggas cannot make the world better. Don't
Just
ever let
make
white
sure
people tell
that
you that.
But
you hide the
that
world
was the
from your
reason it
kid.
happened.
You don't hide your kid from the world.
Yes, don't try to pull a Drake. Do not try to hide your kid from the world.
We're not going to do that. But they definitely not going to be on social media unless you
Uh,
a couple years of life.
So
I'll say
all
the
you
fuck off
get
that.
for having a kid is an extra $1,000.
All you get for having a kid is extra
Oh,
$1,000. He think that's gonna do something.
yeah. I mean, you get a bigger child tax credit. I mean, but again, this is like small. It's like small. I mean, it's great. I guess if you're going to already have a kid, though, but it's not
No,
going to
this
change
is all
nobody's.
negligible shit. I mean, this is
Yeah,
negligent.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but that's the thing about it is because people are acting like this is like a big, super huge deal, and it's like, nigga, he didn't give y'all shit.
hold
Like
on.
most of the
What is this permanent extension of the 2017 tax cuts? Like, what is permanent? There's no timeline attached to that. I already
exactly,
heard
there's
they
no
were.
timeline. There's
Well,
none.
what the reason? No, the reason I asked, and that's the concern there is they're working to try to codify this bitch. So, what does permanent mean? Like, I hate when they get vague like that. Like, and you idiots out there, and I'm mainly talking about you idiot white people and you niggas that don't read. You need to make sure that shit is spelled out,
Yeah.
and they ain't spelling it out.
No, they're
That shit
not.
says permanent extension.
Look, man, he said Meemaw is gonna get an extra $4,000 for the
And
next 4 years,
and
which
you
is
stupid
hilarious.
fucks that think that it is smart to not tax tips or overtime pay. One, you shouldn't be living off of tips. You're being underpaid off the back, you dumb fucks. And then also, you shouldn't have to work overtime. That means that's less time away from your fucking family, meaning your original wage does not afford you a lifestyle that you can live comfortably or even just poor. Like,
Who
y'all are
says we want
fucking
to be
idiots.
around that family though?
We are second family, third family, the strip club. Who man? Who cares? Why would you think he's not going to tax our overtime? He's not going to tax our tips. Bitch, you hate this job because it don't pay you enough already. And what do you need to do to get overtime? Oh, and you got to work a holiday to get that overtime pay if you ain't on that. Like y'all are some dumb fucking white people and niggas.
I don't know, bro. I hate taxes, so you know my stance. Fuck the government.
You don't make an hourly wage either, though. You're not affected.
I do. I have two jobs, and on my second job, I do make an hourly wage. It's sixteen
Well, you only
dollars an
got
hour.
the second job to take care of the family you got over in the Himalayas.
Exactly. They got family over in Thailand and Japan and South Korea. He trying to do the best.
The Mavericks win the number one overall pick in the draft.
God
No,
damn.
I
Sorry,
got
I
that
just went
because I
across my
want
phone.
more money, but I I I, I don't get overtime because I don't work over 40 hours a week.
Yeah, but I like I said, this don't as Riker said at the beginning of this, it don't apply to us, most black people in middle class. And honestly, the poor black people that don't get welfare, those of you that make just above the poverty amount, it don't apply to you. It don't help you. Say that much also. Um, but
I don't even know why
every
they put in this thing saying that there's no tax on car loan interest. Like, nigga, most
yeah,
people not buying brand new cars. So
nobody
why
can
did you
yeah,
even put this in here?
the used cars cost as much as the new cars.
Right.
Like what's crazy is when you talk to folks, the people that got the biggest opinions actually don't even follow politics and don't know what's going on. And I ain't gonna lie, it does frustrate me because it ain't like you got to pay attention to politics, but you at least need to know what the fuck's going on in the country you live in. Um, but also, if you don't give a fuck, why did you vote?
Oh, you know what? This is so on page 47 of it, the enhancement of the employer provided child care credit is going from 25% up to 40%, 50% in eligible cases of a small business. This could be interesting, but you're gonna have to be at a job that pays you a lot of money. So if you're not working at a bank, you're not getting this shit.
But yeah, there's a lot of things. A lot of these things are like for people who are probably who are pretty. I want to say well off though, but you're pretty financially secure.
Extremely
Like
well off.
like even yeah, even the MAGA savings account though is like you can contribute five thousand annually, which again, which is like Um, I guess it's going to be on top of all your other stuff though. Like if you have the privilege to be able to invest money like that, which again a lot of African Americans don't though. Again, it'll help people out who are already kind of okay. But as far as like the lower income people, it's not going to do much.
To keep it completely transparent, most black people don't give a fuck until social media tells them to.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
That's
not
where you're
wrong.
fucking wrong. Like that's the part that pisses me off. Motherfuckers get a hyperlink on Facebook that says newworldnewsblack.org and share it. I don't have the full document though. I have to like Google search clips of it or trip snippets of it.
I
Where's
put
the
it.
full
I put it.
document?
I put it. I put it in the text message thread.
Oh, I
If
got
you
rid of
want, I
that
can send
today.
it to you right now. I know you did because you're a
Yeah.
nigga.
No,
It's
look, man. Once I keep getting like a lot of emails, because especially when not email, a lot of texts, and they say TikTok, you're getting deleted.
all right. I sent it to you. You a piece of shit though.
I,
You still
I
a piece
hate
of shit.
TikTok with a passion. Like y'all don't know what TikTok triggers me. I think it's one of the dumbest fucking things in the world.
I think you just sound like an old nigga.
No, I don't like it because it's literally the same thing regurgitated. Like we have TikTok. It's called Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat.
I mean, ChatGPT basically summarized it as if you're not rich, this doesn't mean anything to you.
Basically,
Pretty much.
Yeah. So you're not
Look, oh
making.
wait a
I
minute.
hate I hate the fucking jargon. Like the fact that the specialty of being a legal professional is built off of writing confusing rhetoric that prolongs one fucking what one sentence can say, or maybe two. Like I hate
Oh,
that.
this is gonna piss off people who own 3 or 4 businesses. He did increase the income tax rate for people earning over 2.5 million to be 40% up from 37. And I'll be damned if I have to pay another 3% in taxes. You motherfuckers.
Termination of clean hydrogen production credit. That means
Yeah,
getting
you
rid
used
of
to
the
get money
fluoride in
from
water.
we used to get the floor. Well, you don't really need the fluoride in the water. That's all because we had aluminum plants. Stay woke. But at the same time, he is rolling back all the green initiatives, such as the 2022 Inflation Reduction Act, and you can't get any more credits on electric cars unless you buy a Tesla this year. So he's trying to make people either jump or something. I don't know. I feel like Elon Musk is gonna sell Tesla after this because this is probably gonna be his best year in sales ever in the second quarter or in the third quarter.
Yeah. I mean,
I hope they find him dead
what
somewhere
happened to
too.
his no taxes plan?
I mean, I think it's interesting for
No
him to
taxes.
even have something that says no taxes on overtime. Um,
What do you mean?
or
No,
Because
no
tips.
taxes
that's the red
for
herring.
people on
That's
the
all.
250.
Oh yeah, it's
Like
on 250.
they're dangling that over them like it's actually something that is it's a good thing. America's the only country that taxes because every other country outlaws that shit because it is a form of what's the word employment unethical employment to have people fucking beg and scour for $1.50 an hour unless they get and then the customers for the fact that we have to pay the establishment for the
Oh
service and
shit.
food, and that person's wage is based off of what we do. Like it's just I know education ain't the top thing in America, but and common sense ain't common, but motherfucker, it's right there in front of you. You
Yes,
go
but
back to
most
your
people don't know that. I don't know why
like
you keep trying to make expect that people gonna be
how about
living.
this? All right, I'm gonna say this in the most offensive way possible to them. Y'all see the neighborhood y'all go home to? You see the car that you drive, or you don't.
he
You
he
see,
is proposing to do away with the carried interest loophole. That will hit a lot of businesses. Some of y'all
yeah,
probably gonna get fired because of that one line.
Of what? What is it?
He's getting rid of the carried interest loophole. A lot of small businesses use that.
So We have a Republican here that raised taxes on small business.
Basically,
So yeah, they're
Okay.
they're definitely attacking the small businesses. That was something that he actually spoke on in the most misinformed way in an interview where he was like, what did he say? I love small businesses. I love them. I love you know they're gonna do great. That means somebody's gonna buy them the fuck out.
I mean, every other attempt to close this has been met with huge opposition. So this may not go into the final bill, but it's interesting that he even proposed it. Like, nigga, you didn't have to do this.
And
You
and
made
and
a whole bunch of
what's
people mad for no reason.
the thing that I mean also the point of having representation from different backgrounds is to prevent the fact that this is an imminent pass. Like, I don't know how many Republicans are going to turn on this, but we also don't know how many Democrats are going to vote for it. Like, there's some red fucking Democrats and there's like some fucking
Not red
shady
fucking
green
Democrats, scared
Republicans.
fucking Democrats. They're scared Democrats. Looking at you, Warnock and Ossoff, you pussy ass niggas.
All right, so I had ChatGPT summarize it all.
You call
Uh, it, like a permanent extension on tax rate, individual income tax rates and brackets from 2017 TCJA made permanent beyond 2025. Like again, that's the first thing that it pointed out. And that's the shit that bothers me. Standard deduction, increased standard deductions made permanent after 2025.
I keep telling you,
For
nigga, we just need to open a business overseas and then we can benefit from these individual tax rate changes, nigga. I keep telling you, we gonna scam. I mean,
for
we
your
gonna sell a lot of things to people.
this nigga
for
said
those of you that
scam.
don't know, uh you're if you should know what standard deductions are. Let's put it like that. And I mean, you niggas they go to H&R Block. I
You
don't
leave you leave them H&R Block niggas alone, all right? Somebody got to do. If everybody had an accountant, these niggas would pay a lot less in taxes. You shut
uh,
up and
this
you
is the
let them
one
get
rider
fucked.
personal exemptions. The personal exemption deductions permanently eliminated from the tax code. Uh, the child
That
tax credit.
that's gonna hit some people.
That's
That's gonna hit some
bullshit. They
Hold
people.
on.
only
Hold on. Say that
the
again.
child personal exemption deductions permanently eliminated from the tax code.
Okay.
That's gonna hit a lot of people.
What exactly does that? Uh, That's it.
Yeah, what does that
Hold on.
mean? Hold
Yeah.
on.
What do you mean by that?
So you
Personal
get
exemption deductions. So if you're exempt or you're claiming exempt so you can file your own taxes, um, apparently they're penalizing you by not allowing you to make any deductions.
so if you file exempt like I do and decide what I'm going to pay you, I can't make any deductions.
That's what it says. That's the
Yeah,
sum up of it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck out of here.
yeah.
Mm.
He's saying that he wants to eliminate that specifically going back to 2018. He said, "Fuck all that shit you niggas have been getting for the last 7 years."
Mhm.
Yeah, this is out of pocket, man.
I mean, you could say it's out of pocket, but it's still here.
Well, it's not voted for. It's not
It's
passed.
not.
So,
It's just
It's not
drafted.
voted
Yeah.
yet, but I mean, it's going to pass the House.
And it's
Um,
gonna pass
yeah.
the Senate because they're gonna do budget reconciliation. I mean, again, remember
and
Democrats when y'all went low, MAGA said we taking the bar straight to Satan.
I think the
What do you?
Democrats that are afraid are not going to vote, but they're also not going to show up. So they won't even have to. Like, I think that's the bullshit that they're going to pull.
Well, it just sounds like they're raising taxes across the board.
Yeah.
Basically, they're raising taxes
Yeah,
on
essentially.
every individual Americans, but if you have
And
a
then,
business, you can get around it. So
and the
you
bullshit
niggas need to go open your
Yes.
LLCs because nigga, that's the only way you're gonna be able to benefit from this shit.
for you dumb fucks that sit there and say he wants you to have more kids, he only added $500 to the child tax credit.
No, man,
It's
under the
500.
MAGA savings account, nigga, it's $1,000.
No,
And then
that's the incentive to have kids. If you have kids now,
yeah,
you
yeah. He doesn't care
yeah, yeah.
about your kids now, nigga. He
I
said we
know
need
that.
more
They don't
white
care,
kids.
yeah.
I mean, more
America doesn't
kids.
care about child care. They just care about your kids if you abort them or not. And then
Okay,
what
so
and
now
then they
now I don't understand the plan here because
I don't either.
there
But
this is just going to bankrupt everybody.
Basically, we're stealing from ourselves from like if we have like six pockets on our jeans, we stealing out of six of them, thinking that the
hey,
other four are gonna remain fine.
and let's not forget the ethnic cleansing and immigration thing. It says social security numbers are required for eligibility, guys.
Oh yeah. So if you've
Eligibility
been
for what?
contributing for
For the
Social
child
Security.
no, this is for the child tax.
Oh,
Them
so for
kids
the
better have Social
child tax
Security
credit,
numbers.
you,
Yep.
you gotta have Social Security numbers for your kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the only people that this is gonna really affect is gonna be poor black people in Louisiana, but they're not smart enough to realize it's gonna happen anyway.
And also
I
dumb
thought you always
people,
needed
black
that
and
anyway.
white.
I always hit
No,
Louisiana because Louisiana, them niggas be on some shit.
and dumb black and white people, especially you dumb maggots.
Oh
Immigrants
no,
have
we
to pay
already we already
taxes.
Sorry.
we already threw away
Immigrants
West
pay
Virginia.
taxes. Yeah.
We knew West Virginia was not gonna make it white collar should. So we
Oh, I
weren't worried about
mean,
that. But I just want Louisiana people who live near Louisiana, Alabama, well, not Alabama, Mississippi. Y'all might want to hold your pearls because you're gonna have a whole bunch of very interesting Louisiana folks who gonna be coming over there talking about some. I've always been in this state illegally.
qualified business income deduction made permanent and increased from 20% to 23%. Adjusted income thresholds for applying deduction limits expanded to include dividends from business development companies. That's
Yep.
about
So
sounds
again,
like a
if you
bunch of
got a
money.
business, you making more money. If you don't got a business, you're gonna be paying for those people who have businesses.
Ah, oh shit! This is where he. Oh shit!
Uh,
Estate tax exemption permanently raised to 15 million per individual. Previously $5 million.
again, as Black Libertarian says, so we just trying to bankrupt America.
They are legitimately greasing the palms of all these rich folks and these corrupted politicians.
I mean, I keep telling y'all niggas that America is basically just Nigeria with a different haircut, but y'all niggas don't want to believe me because this sounds like some Tinubu shit right here, bro. Like when that nigga was like, "I've done so much for the country, I must go to UK and retire for the next 6 months. I'll see y'all in 6 months. We hope." But the crazy conspiracy white people, they was talking about how you need to start stocking up your food stuff. They might be right on this one, niggas. They might be right. You might want to get you a little extra bag of rice, some beans, salt, pepper, adobo, all that shit. You know, the stuff that makes the stuff taste good. Like you might want to do that because they really about to they about to reignite inflation with this shit. Inflation's coming back again.
Yeah, I got this one marinate a bit.
Yeah, yeah, no, let it marinate. Let it marinate. I mean, I just plan on like us discussing this because this is just there's so many different little moves in here where it's just like, why would you do that? Also, like he completely changed his tune. Remember how before at the bottom of this bill, he asked for 4 trillion tax dollars. Economists have crunched the numbers, nigga. This shit will cost us between 5 to 11 trillion over the next decade. We don't have money for shit that costs more money when we're borrowing money. This is like listening to your homegirl who doesn't know how to avoid a Sheen and Afterpay
Well,
and Klarna and all that shit, and letting her tell you how to run your own personal life. Don't let somebody
well,
who can't
again,
even feed themselves tell you shit.
he's trying to pay for all this stuff though by this cutting out like all this little small stuff though. Like what is that? I just read that he cut out. I
Oh,
think he makes some
Medicaid
cuts
cuts
to
880
yeah,
billion.
yes, yeah, that when I mean that's gonna piss off a lot of people right there, especially a lot of
No,
these
it's not
single
going to piss
parents.
them off until it happens because most people forget that their state benefits, their SNAP benefits, that's all Medicaid. Their little, like the fact that your kid can go to the doctor for almost nothing, that's all Medicaid. All them things. Niggas not going to realize it till they start getting declined. And then the green energy programs, I mean, those things weren't a lot, but the one for what's that kind of fuel? Not electric, not gas, not propane. What was the other one? Yeah, I'm trying to think of what it
Um,
is.
I don't know.
The
It's
hydro,
just
whatever. The one that cars run on that actually is pretty good. Hydrogen. He also fucking cut hydrogen in this bitch because like Clark
well,
Howard had one of those cars because he could only buy his fuel from the Atlanta airport because for some reason we sell hydrogen fuel there.
No, what was the problem with hydrogen cars again? I think was it that they were too
People
expensive
thought
to
that it was
make?
going to be a bomb, even though that's almost never happened.
I know, but that's like an economical reason. I think that's that they didn't really take off like it should have. It was like the car was too expensive to make, or it was
Well,
something.
yeah, it was very expensive to make at the beginning. Um, it was extremely expensive, but that's not the reason. The reason why we don't use hydrogen, despite the fact that hydrogen is better, is mostly just due to marketing. Like they
Bro,
basically have been trying to prevent you from having a hydrogen car for the longest time.
They got rid of all deductions for taxes, though, man. They got away. Took away moving expense deductions. Bike commuting removed. Wagering losses. This is literally an attack on legitimate working class people.
It's yeah,
Yeah,
again, it's a stupid attempt to kind of help pay for all this shit he's trying to do. Again, it's like this shit is small beans. Sure, you'll increase your revenue a little bit by taking that shit
Whoa.
out, but
Student loans discharged due to death or disability. Permanent exclusion from gross income. That if I'm reading that right.
wait, but yeah, I'm
If I
trying to
wasn't at work, I
trying to
could
figure
dig
it.
more into this, but because I'm at work, it's kind of hard to do it.
yeah,
That's
yeah. No, it's
crazy.
fine. We appreciate you showing up, Black Libertarian, and giving your response. I mean, again, this is just an emergency thing. We don't want people to freak out, but what we want people to do is read this shit. Read the people who are doing summaries. I don't expect you to read 387 pages worth of shit and put it together, but there's a lot of shit up in here, and if y'all don't complain to your senators when this shit pass, I want to hear shit because
In
rich
total,
niggas gonna be
out of
okay.
the, so in total of this entire document, there are only about 20 changes in the whole document. They include it's a lot of fluffer in there, but it's 20 changes total, and it's all tax related and what they're
Yeah,
not allowing excluding. So for those of you that don't want to read it or who don't have time to, it's targeted at folks that don't make a lot of money. Um, Basically, even in debt, it excludes property uh, tax deductions up to $750,000. That's the cap. Like,
and it is on Wikipedia. It
yeah,
is on Wikipedia, so you can watch. You can look at it
like
on
this.
Wiki.
The fact that they like, and what's crazy is the things that they're taking away are for very tax conscious folks, from either the libertarian side of things to even those of us that are conscious and aware and pay our own taxes, even though pay taxes to do the deductions. They took away our ability to collect more on our income. Like, we basically are not able to deduct anything if this passes. So
But you
for
can
those of you that
drill
was
in the
like,
Arctic.
what
You
what
can
did what did he
drill in the
say?
Arctic.
What did he say he was gonna get rid of
Well,
income tax? It don't sound like he's getting rid of income taxes if he's doing all this, motherfuckers.
No,
Because that
he's
ain't
not getting rid of income tax. What it
That shit
sounds
and
like
ain't
that's
he's
not a
going
doing that
smart.
nowhere.
That was never smart in the first place. That was a dumb fucking thing,
No,
and like that's
it
dumb
is the
for what it
smart
pays for.
thing. It's a smart thing to do to get rid of income tax and kill all subsidies, but he ain't got the balls to do it.
That will cause straight anarchy, and he'll lose everything in that because then neighborhoods, rich and poor, will cease to fucking be taken care of. It really, when it affects those that make money, it's going to be a problem. So they need that. Even for the less rich that pay or get that pay to their income tax, that goes to their local areas. Like, unless you know those that live in the Beverly Hills and the what the fuck is that the spot in California where Kanye and them live, like that, those neighborhoods are paid for by those taxes.
Casablanca.
can I
Yeah,
be honest with you,
yeah.
bro? I personally don't
Calabasas,
give a
yeah.
fuck if it will
That shit.
cause chaos. I don't give a fuck. It's not my job to take care of you. You can suck my dick. Fuck you.
Nigga,
But you're not
nigga,
living off the grid
calm
yet.
down.
You're not
Calm
living off the
down,
grid yet.
nigga.
You're gonna be
These are regular
gonna
people, man. This is a
No,
podcast for
fuck them.
every.
Fuck them and
No,
fuck their shit. Fuck them.
no.
I don't give a fuck.
These are regular people, bro. You sounding like you crashing out, man. You in the wrong, bro. Right now, you are at almost unk status. You can't go fuck it, nigga. You big bro right now. About to become
Why the
unk.
fuck can't I say fuck it? I don't want to pay for other people's shit. Everybody
Yeah, but
wants something free.
that's what you're gonna have to do until the day that
until you
America
know
becomes the libertarian capital.
no,
What's not mine? You can really go to
I'm sorry, right. I was holding multiple conversations. My bad.
No, you're fine, man.
But libertarian, until you are full fledged charges are libertarian, where you are on your own fort property, living off your own means off the grid, you are subjected to this because you're a target for the have-nots.
bro. Bro, we shouldn't be subject to it. You all should be just as mad as I am. Everybody on this fucking panel works fucking hard. No, man. Fuck that. Everybody on this panel works fucking hard. We get degraded by our fucking women. We're shitted on every social media platform. We face every fucking possible stress there is as black men. And now I gotta pay for some white bitch to get food stamps. And I'm telling you, man, I fucking had
Yeah,
enough to deal with this
yes,
shit.
you do.
I
Yes,
like
you
the
do.
climax. Hey, you did a good job building up to the climax. That was dope.
That was a good one, bro. That was a good one. But yeah,
I've
you're
had
gonna have
enough
to
to
pay
deal with
for
this
this.
shit.
I understand that, but this is what people have decided. And I mean, as a Christian, you gotta give some charity, bro. Like we're not like Shahira Law or
This
Shahar,
isn't
whatever.
charity. This isn't charity. This is theft.
I mean, yes, but this is theft in the most charitable way.
This ain't nothing about this fucking charity. Charity is me going out helping people. Charity is when I went to go give poor people blankets. Charity is when I went to go talk to poor people and try to help in soup kitchens. This
Hey,
is extortion
charity was
by
when me
threat
and you
of
went and we
imprisonment.
cleaned up a white neighborhood that was gentrified. Remember when you scared all those black folks because you talked about how back in the past you used to be able to get either beat up, stabbed, or get your dick sucked on this block, and they were
Nah,
horrified.
bro. I'm tired of funding the CIA to fuck over black people. I'm basically paying them to bend me over and fuck me without lube. In fact, not just without lube, with sandpaper wrapped around their dicks. I'm basically paying you to rape me with sandpaper dick in the ass, in the fucking ass. And I'm fucking tired of it, bro. I don't want to pay you all shit. Fuck you. Fuck these
Guess
roads.
what? Now,
Fuck these
now we're
houses.
taking away
Fuck
your
this
exemption.
fucking chemtrails. Fuck this goddamn railroad system. Fuck it. The traffic laws don't work. You don't pave shit. The police harass me. I don't even want to see them motherfuckers. I ain't use a fire truck ever. Fuck them. The ambulance I was forced to ride in. So fuck them too. Um,
That's
Leave
a
the
um,
private
ambulance
business,
alone.
though. We don't
you
even
gotta
pay
pay for the
taxes on that,
ambulance.
bitch. Yeah, they charge you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get you
yeah,
charged
I
for
never
that
get
though.
taxes.
That's a part of the damn medical system being corrupt.
all right, well
Exactly.
then fuck them. All I'm saying is, all these motherfuckers do is poison us, fuck up our food, destroy our kids in school, destroy our community by letting the CIA send these fucking goddamn psyops with fucking Tito's and fucking Popeye's chicken and shit, and take the black
Hey,
man
you
out the
leave that
family and
Cheetos and
promote the black
Popeye's
woman
chicken, nigga.
to
Hey,
destroy
hey,
our
Black
hey.
people
fucking
want that
community.
shit.
But you know what's funny? They doing it to themselves too. On the other side, the people without pigmentation. The only thing is, they're too stupid to realize it and think it's all for the better of them. The
Yeah.
one thing
Oh,
that
I
we have
wasn't
over them
done.
is the conscious effort of knowing that we know that we're being fucked over. They think it's for the better of them and the country with their bullshit nationalist ideologies.
If you
Kind of
teach the
pretending.
poorest white man that he's better than the best black man, he'll do
Yeah.
whatever you say.
Like that's the part that actually aggravates me is they'll sit there and speak all this and then really it's doing as much damage to them than us. But
It
the fact of the
really.
matter is, as long as we're
Look,
suffering, they're
I
comfortable with
might
it.
have diabetes there, white collar Suge, but I'm still better than Michael Jordan because he's a nigger.
No, it really is aggravating though, because
It's
I've
scary.
kind of I really kind of just took my eyes off social media for like a couple of weeks just because like I keep seeing a bunch of Trump supporters who could just keep coming out and saying this weird shit that, oh, just because Trump said it now like everything's cool now. I'm like, this ain't no better than what we had before. It's worse. But because Daddy Trump said it, then it's all good. No.
It's really something that I hope when the next generation gets to really look back on it, they look into what type of mindset goes behind the blind loyalty there is there because look, this is beyond racism. It's beyond systematic oppression. This is nuance beyond our understanding. Now, I like when white people that came from that side speak on it because they sit there and tell you like it's embedded. This is taught from childhood on. And again. They are living in the shit. Like, look at the Klan. Let's think about the old way of the Klan. Those Klan motherfuckers, movies, books, whatever you want to call it. In reality, they were living in shitty, fucked up circumstances right next to the black folks, and yet they still jealous, upset, and think everything is in their favor. Yet there's a guy that looks just like them doing this to them because they don't want to accept the fact that this is actually a socialist divide or a class based divide and not a racial thing.
I can't remember the name of the dude who did that experiment where it basically the whole experiment was just some kid they got some kid a group of kids together and it split them up into
Oh,
two groups.
with the babies.
No, they weren't any babies. This has something to do with money, right? So
Okay.
you give the kids two choices though, like hey, everybody in your group gets like $15, but if you take that $15, everyone in the other group will get $30. So, but the second choice was, hey, everybody in your group gets $7, but everybody in the second group gets $1. So, despite the fact that choosing the first option will give themselves more money because the opposite group gets more money than them, most people end up choosing the lesser amount for themselves. That's the fuck over the other group.
Yeah, I've seen some literature on that, and it still baffles me that that's the mindset of I'm gonna say American, because it was only done to
Yes,
Americans. It wasn't used on, from what my understanding, it wasn't used on anybody from other countries like that. That was a thing here.
right. And it had to be American because that's the thing. I was like it's hey, as long as you're not doing better than me, I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
That's a
we
mindset a lot of people.
we discussed it episodes ago, like years ago, um, and this is just to follow up on it now. Motherfucking people that were too prideful to discuss their wages end up not realize or did not realize they was screwing over the playing field, because if you allow an employer to sit there and turn you against your coworker, and not discuss your wage because you want to make more than them. Hold on, Banks. Okay, I'll get it. Sorry. Um, the secrecy behind your wage is actually fucking up the median salary, because you not want to discuss that because you don't want them to know or you don't want them to find out you make more or make less than them. They can go ahead and skew the playing field. I think that actually played a part in, even with the you know, they say really black what a black dollar makes versus the white and the woman and all that. I feel like
Mhm.
that might be skewed also. I don't think necessarily women make less than us in every field. I think in the workforce, frontline, that might be true. Opportunities in higher positions. I mean, but I think the stat is skewed in that too, because you just take the gender out of it, look at race and the diversity in that. But diversity has been fucking weaponized now, so who knows what we're gonna get out of that? It's like a hydra. Like, you can talk on one topic, but it's gonna spew some heads of some other problematic things we got within the social construct of America.
The
Yeah, I mean
social construct of America.
it's like it's a whole system though. Like nothing is just in the vacuum. It's just one you tip one skill, fucks up something else.
Yeah. The fact that America did so bad in this last election that other countries are actually making sure they don't repeat that just shows you, though it should show some of these folks. This nigga is leaving elections for other fucking politicians.
I had a little silver lining for Republicans winning this election this time, and it was just like hey, maybe this will force the Democrats to step up their game and then fucking do better and stuff. Though, however, it's like the way again, this is the way it's looking right now, and it's like all they got to do is just not be what Trump's doing right now, and they'll be fine in the midterms and shit. So again, so my civil line is gone now. It's just it's gonna be the status quo.
I just watched some coverage on that. There's actually there's already starting to be somewhat of an effect. They've like quadrupled, if not more, the amount of public interest and those that are registered to run in local elections. since 2016. They said 2016 was the first surge after he won, and in this one, there's been over like 100,000 applications submitted for those that are trying to run within their local governments. So there's going to be a recoil, as in will the country make the right decision, whatever that might be, because I'm not going to say blue or red. That's what got us in this shit. Um,
Yeah.
there's going to be a recoil, like just like this was the overcorrection to Obama. We're going to see another disappearance act from the red for at least one term, if we get
Yeah,
another
and
election.
I
If.
and yet I don't. Again, we'll see. Like we'll see how it turns out. And I just hope it turned out a little bit different, like that. Blue would make a different. I don't like blue that much, but at the same time, it's kind of like it's. I mean, we had those two choices. I know we can vote third party though, but
Think
if I
about
gotta
what you
choose
said
one,
though. There's a
yeah.
willful ignorance and that MAGA core that is willing to suffer because of what Donald Trump is doing to the others. Like
Hmm.
literally, that's what they're like. The fact that they said, "Well, maybe we need a dictator." Like the fact that these motherfuckers don't grasp the concept of what a dictator is, even though historically speaking, they've always been against dictators. It's just the fact that it wasn't here, and now they need a quote unquote dictator, which he is not what you consider a dictator if he's letting you run and do whatever you want and everybody else ain't. It's going for everybody that ain't on the oligarch scale. And that's the part that bothers me with the how ignorant and just it's willingly stupid and actual by definition stupid MAGA following. You guys want everybody else that you don't like to suffer so bad that you're
Is
willing
it
to suffer yourself.
is it stupidity or
Again, I keep
selfishness?
telling you, if you can teach the poorest white man that he's better than Michael Jordan, you
I
can get
don't even think
anything
it's a
done.
stupidity though.
We all know
I
Scala Brady's a goat.
this is a willful ignorance. I don't know what to call it. It's
I ain't
not
gonna
like
hold you, bro. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
no. I mean, I'll still get my thoughts together about like the stupidity thing though. Like sometimes I'm looking at, I'm like, you just, I don't want to call it hatefulness. Sure, I mean, I don't know. Go ahead. Someone else take it over right now.
Nah,
I'll still think this
sometimes
out.
I do want other motherfuckers to suffer so bad I don't mind hurting myself. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm that type of angry. But this
And when
shit
it
here
happens,
is,
let me know. So I can stay kind of dodge. I don't know. I don't want to be a victim.
I mean, I feel you, bro, but this shit right here is ridiculous.
But all right, can I ask you this? Are y'all surprised?
No, not at all.
I know.
This is exactly what I thought was going to happen. But
Yeah, like
to see it printed
yeah,
is so different than just talking about it. Because we told people he wasn't
no.
going to give them no, oh, you know what? We need to get rid of income. This, we're going to get rid of this. We're not going to touch anything for seniors. And then these niggas going to see that Medicaid is getting almost $1 trillion in cuts. And I just can't wait for people to be like, oh, well, that's not going to affect me until they need to go to the doctor. And then it's going to be
So
like, no,
that's
nigga.
that's the other
No,
part about
nigga, no.
stupidity, though, because they're so afraid of losing the majority. Majority as in population that they don't realize that they're the majority getting hit. That's the dumb shit to me. That's funny as
Oh no,
hell.
I'm saying my problem. I didn't think he was gonna give us no income tax. I mean, I know that was a fever dream that I prayed upon every night that I went to sleep. But for him to raise taxes, I didn't expect that.
Oh, I did. He's a Republican. They
But he
always,
he
yeah.
said he was going to raise taxes. He just didn't use those words. If you paid attention, which I know they didn't, we did. Everything resulted in that. Like he in the thing that I wish Democrats would do in the campaign that he did so well is lie better.
Well,
I
no,
Oh,
prefer.
I
Democrats
knew.
couldn't lie to save their lives.
Yeah, I
Well,
They
just
no,
wish
have
no,
they would lie
zero
more.
swag.
I knew ultimately taxes would go up because of tariffs. I didn't know he was going to place tariffs and impose such an extreme. Because I was just reading over the plan. It's an extreme restrictive tax plan, which is counterproductive to not only what he ran on, but just Republicans in general. Even small businesses are taking a tax hit. And now like from the way I saw his plan was, okay, you do the tariffs, you force factories to come back, you pull back on subsidies that you give like individual people.
Mhm.
It makes sense because people can go to work. But now if you're pulling back on subsidies and raising taxes and with the tariffs, no, 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 no. Now we're in chaos land because who's benefiting from this?
Only people who have large amounts of capital that they can play within the market to
Yeah.
time the shoestring and the yo-yo. But I mean, it's just it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. But I appreciate everybody's time and attention on this. I want to go ahead and close this emergency podcast to a close. I appreciate
Hey,
everybody for
hey, hey!
giving.
Before you close it out, make sure that you take out my incriminating jargon.
Hey
I
man,
only
I
say
don't even
that.
know what you're
But
talking
look,
about. That didn't even
they
happen.
pick.
That didn't even
I know.
happen.
I'm about to say. They picking up niggas on streets, man, and playing clothes. So
I
I
know they
look
picking up
Dominican.
niggas on the street. We
I
not
look
about to
Dominican with the
get.
right haircut, bro, man. No, habla.
No, habla. No, habla. No, habla. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to another episode of Everyday Black Man Podcast, emergency episode. It was myself, Stylish, a writer, Black Libertarian, White Collar Suge. Follow us on Twitter, EVYD Black Men, Instagram, Everyday Black Men, Everyday Black Man Facebook page. We also have a Patreon. It's EBNP, all kind of exclusive episodes. Everything debuts there first, except for these emergency episodes. And we also, of course, have exclusive episodes up there. And our website is www.everydayblackmen.com. Peace. And watch
Make
out
your
for them
kids
taxes.
make your kids watch Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles. They taught us about diversity.
Make your kids watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers.